Whether you travel the high seas, wander your way over the broad highways, soar swiftly above the clouds, or roll along over shining ribbons of steel, the natural wonders of the world are waiting for you.
Now that you've been fully assimilated into this traditional wet shaving hobby, you may wonder how you can still get great shaves while traveling. Here are some things for you to think about before you head out on that big holiday trip. Although the priorities may change, there are probably three things you should be most concerned about for travel shaving: the size and weight of your gear, how important the gear is to you should it be lost or stolen, and the type of security restrictions or regulations you're likely to encounter. Here's where your shaving stuff acquisition disorder comes in handy. If you've got multiple brushes, razors, creams, or soaps, you can decide what combination best suits the conditions you'll be traveling under. The one thing you will definitely need to consider is how to store and protect your gear. Let's take a look at shaving brushes first. While there are shaving brushes specifically designed for travel, there are certainly options for using a regular shaving brush as well. One popular method for storing a brush for travel is to use a prescription pill bottle. Be sure to thoroughly clean the bottle and drill a few holes in it for airflow. Now let's consider creams and soaps. Perhaps the most convenient thing to do is to simply take along a tube of your favorite cream. However, you may not want to haul that heavy glass jar of cream around, so consider some options. One such option is to use small lidded paint pots, such as the kind shown here. These can be found at hobby or craft stores very inexpensively. One of these half-ounce containers can probably hold enough cream for 2 to 3 days of shaving. Another option is to transfer some cream into a small squirt container, again found at many hobby and craft stores. What about using shaving soap? Here you have a couple alternatives as well. Consider using a covered dish or container. This could be something as simple as a lidded small plastic storage bowl, or a covered metal container specifically made for storing soap, as shown here. Another excellent option for travel is using a shave stick. A shave stick is essentially shaving soap in the shape of a tube stored in a plastic container similar to a deodorant stick or even an inexpensive foil wrapper. Shaving sticks are not as common as regular cakes of shaving soap, but they are available from a number of sources, including D.R. Harris from Britain, Arco from Turkey, and QED USA from the U.S. Using a shave stick is simplicity itself. Simply wet your face, wet the top of the stick, and rub it all over your beard. Then wet your brush and build the lather directly on your face. You may need to dip the tips of the brush in warm water if the lather looks a bit dry, but you'll find that after you've properly applied it, there will be plenty of lathery goodness for your entire shave. Let's move on to the razor. Here's where your options can get a bit dodgy because you may be limited to what you can bring due to travel regulations. For example, if you'll be flying commercial airlines, you may not be able to take a safety razor with you in carry-on luggage, so you DE users may be temporarily forced to return to the dark side, depending on how you're traveling. Otherwise, consider storing your razor in a plastic case, such as this one found at a local branch of a large discount store chain. As you can see, there's enough room for both the razor, in this case a very inexpensive plastic safety razor, and a pack of blades as well. Finally, consider your aftershave balms. This is probably the easiest area to deal with, as many brands have either sample sizes or small sizes of their products readily available. Or you can use the small pots discussed earlier for the aftershave balms as well. If carefully selected, it's quite easy to bring your favorite shaving tools with you in a very small space. This travel set fits quite comfortably in a quart-sized plastic zipper bag. Good luck and have a good journey.